Hello, history students. Today we're going to talk about the major battles in the Pacific theater of World War II according to the Virginia SOLs. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Japan's decision to attack Pearl Harbor. What you have to know what's going on at the time is Japan's already begun to attack countries like China and other nations in Asia. Okay, they've taken quite a bit of control. They've got a lot of territory. The United States asked them to stop several times, and finally the United States and Great Britain say they're not going to sell any oil to them and steel to them. That's a problem when you have a navy because you need boats that can go through all this area. So, in 1941, Japan needed resources from islands controlled by the United States and Great Britain to fight its war with China. Japan decides to destroy the U.S. Navy at Pearl Harbor to get the resources. So, on December 7th, 1941, Japan surprise attacked the United States Navy at Pearl Harbor. On December 7th, 1941. It's a very important day. Okay? So, the Americans lost the battle, but declared war on Japan because of this attack. After Pearl Harbor, here, Japan takes over the Philippines. So, Japan attacks Pearl Harbor, they take the Philippines. In June of 1942, there was a major battle near this little island called Midway. Japan tried to destroy the rest of the U.S. Navy. This time, the U.S. Navy knew an attack was coming, and they set up a trap for the Japanese Navy. Japan and the United States fought the naval battle near Midway Island. So Japan lost the Battle of Midway. Japan lost many ships and planes they could not replace. After the Battle of Midway, the U.S. Navy was stronger than the Japanese Navy. So the United States began what's called an island hopping campaign. You can see in the picture here they're going from island to island to island, trying to get closer to their big goal, Japan. So from 1942 to 1945, the United States used the island hopping strategy to defeat Japan. The United States moved from island to island, getting closer to Japan with every victory. By 1944, the United States freed the Philippines from Japanese control. So, Iwo Jima and Okinawa. These are two major battles. In February 1945, the United States attacked Iwo Jima Island. In April, the United States attacked Okinawa. Once the U.S. got control of Iwo Jima and Okinawa, it could send planes to drop bombs on Japan. This is a picture, a very famous picture from the Battle at Iwo Jima. There's a statue of it. You guys have probably seen it. It's because of this major World War II battle. So the end of the Pacific War. So as you guys know from class, by 1945, FDR dies and Harry Truman becomes president, and this is the decision he has to make. So on August 6, 1945, the U.S. drops an atomic bomb on Hiroshima. On August 8th, the Soviet Union attacked the Japanese army in China. Japan surrendered on August 14th after the atomic bombing of Nagasaki. So, post-war Japan and Korea. The United States controlled Japan until 1952. Japan's former colony, Korea, was cut in half. The Soviet Union controlled the north, and the United States controlled the south. And that's the war in the Pacific in about 6.5 minutes. Good luck with your test.